Hey, if you're in the market for new construction, but you're looking for a home with some space, we are gonna be touring Acreage home sites today. We're in Salina, Texas, a brand new community offering 1 acre plus home sites. And we got a fully custom home builder that is gonna blow you away with the model home tour today. And guys, if you love to entertain, the entertainment space that they put in this home is gonna knock your socks off. I know you're gonna love it. Let's get inside, let's get started with today's model home tour. Hey everybody, welcome inside the model home tour. You guys are absolutely gonna be blown away with this fully custom luxury home tour today. Obviously, as soon as you walked in, you saw those beautiful double iron doors. And I love this entrance. Look at the width. You got beautiful ceiling heights here where all of the top end finishes start right here at your main entrance. You see the beautiful tongue and groove double chandelier. It's got the recessed ceiling in there. So the builder starts wowing you from the minute you walk in your double front door. Absolutely beautiful statement. And then guys, this visual sightline from your double front door, come on in here because this is that wow factor. From the moment you walk into this home, you've got the gigantic cathedral ceilings in here, the open floor plan. It is absolutely stunning. And what I love about today's model home tour that we're sharing with you guys is I'm gonna be able to give you the no BS pricing for exactly what this model home costs. So if you wanted to build this with all of these top end finishes, you're gonna know exactly what it would cost you. But this is absolutely just breathtaking here. What I love about this builder too, just so you know, is everything we're showing is fully customized. This builder does not have any floor plans to pick from. If you're building with this builder, you sit down, you get to give your wish list, and then they'll actually have an architect get with you and they will custom design your floor plans. Just an amazing opportunity. I love the stone fireplace here, that white stone floor to ceiling. There's just so much that captures your eye from the moment you walk in here. Beautiful fireplace here, centrally located so you can put your furniture. By the way, look at the space in here. All of the room sizes are absolutely huge, oversized. You've got your bank of windows here on the back of the house that just floods this home with natural light. It's got all your automated curtains and drop downs here. There's 4 sections. Click a button, 1, 2, 3, 4, they all come down. You get some protection from the sun in the evening. So you've got some automation in this home. You've got the built-in speakers. If you look up here, you see the speaker grill. So you've got your surround sound speakers in the wall, in the ceilings. By the way, take another look at those ceilings, guys. That beam is absolutely stunning. That is such a beautiful high-end finish with your double round chandeliers. I like how the chandeliers have that age-distressed wood look as well, but you're getting a ton of light coming in here. And then of course, kitchens. Kitchens are that room that really makes or breaks a home, and the builder here has absolutely delivered. Look at this beautiful, this is definitely an upgraded higher level. This is probably a quartzite, which is more of a natural stone. Just beautiful finish here. It's got your pop-up with your built-in plug right there. That's a new feature. That's the newest code for building here in the North Dallas area. But I love the massive size of this island. And one of the things too is with the island, they've two-toned. So you see your white cabinets here along the perimeter. So you've got the white, then you've got this natural colored wood. And what they did is they used this natural colored wood and they did the island with that natural color. So everything is tied in beautifully here with all of the selections. It goes with these light colored hardwood floors with the oversized planks. You've got your front apron sink, By the way, if you guys have been watching the videos, you know I always point this out. I love when the sink has the offset. So if you have your garbage disposal over here, if you ever want to do a water filtration system, they can install it on this end of the sink, which still gives you plenty of storage under the sink. So those are just the well thought out ideas that you're gonna find with a really good high-end builder. The other thing, I love this, but I wanna hear from you guys. Leave me a comment. What do you think when they take the slab and then they also make it the backsplash? To me, this is one of the trends I've seen in luxury over the last 2 years. I absolutely love it. It just gives it a high-end, rich finish, but I want to hear from you guys what you think. And then this gigantic, this furniture piece, right? This is a statement. This is that vent hood here. Obviously everything is directly vented out, but the fact that it kind of protrudes out, you've got this really high-end cooktop here with your 6-burner, your skillet. So you got very high-end appliances with this builder at this price point, but everything here is just done to a very high level. You've got your glass inserts, and what I love is the symmetry here. So this wall has so much symmetry with your cooktop in the middle, but then your double cabinet here, your glass cabinet on both sides. So you've got that perfect symmetry, your double stacked cabinets here going up even higher. And when you have this tall of a ceiling, adding in that secondary cabinet is an absolute must. Because imagine if your cabinet stopped right there and you had 10 foot of open wall. So those are those high-end features. We've got your double oven, and I do like this. I think this is really important, guys. If you've ever seen a lot of times where they take the microwave and they put it above the oven, like my wife is 5'2", she would never be able to reach that. So by having the built-in microwave offset, makes it a lot more accessible for those who aren't as tall. So I love that feature there. And then having the double door here play off the same color as your island, but now you've got your refrigerator. And man, they've done a good job stocking the refrigerator, getting ready for their big realtor event. As I mentioned, guys, this home is not even available just yet. Okay, so if you're interested in what you see, you absolutely give me a call, shoot me a text, send me email. You guys are some of the first to see this brand new model home. Next week is actually the realtor party where they're gonna be launching it to all the real estate agents. So you guys are getting that first peek advantage because you're followers of our channel. So absolutely beautiful home. Reach out if you like what you guys see. But just a stunning kitchen. And then the other thing too is this dining area over here. What I like about this is they didn't do the formal dining that is traditionally up front, because to be honest, more and more people are telling me that the formal dining rooms aren't used, right? They're just kind of sitting there, empty space. What they did here is they did what I like to call the casual dining, where it's part of the everyday flow of the home, but they recessed it back here. So it's still part of the flow here, but you've got this huge table, you could sit 8 here. They've got a beautiful ceiling, it trays up, and if you guys can see the recessed LED lighting, just a beautiful little touch around the tray. And what do you think about this light fixture? This might be one of the most unique light fixtures we've ever shown on the channel. Pretty cool design here in the model home. And then you've got your double glass sliding door. So this dining room, starting here, you can open up both of these doors. I'm gonna take you outside in a second, but I wanna take you outside from the entertainment room. So if you're an entertainer, wait till you see this, you're absolutely gonna love it. We'll go outside from that room. But you've got these double doors bringing in a lot of light, and then you've got this bank of windows here. So you're part of the flow, but it's a huge oversized room. You could definitely entertain, you could open up those doors. Really another wow factor here, but everything you're looking at here, when you're looking at this much square footage, all of this is usable every single day. Now I want to take you in through the kitchen. I'm going to show you the pantry for this home, because when you're in kitchens, obviously one of the things you guys ask me for all the time is, hey, let's take a look at the storage, let's look at the pantry. Go in there and take a look at this pantry. I love the fact that it is built out. You can do an additional refrigerator right here in your pantry. You also have all of the additional cabinets, countertop, and storage. And then take a look at this little feature right here, the pocket door. So if your pantry isn't that neat, you can literally close off that pocket door, but having the pocket door, you don't lose any room from swinging a door in and out there. So I love the pocket door feature there. And then right here is your utility room. By the way, if you're a dog lover, pet lover, take a look at this. Look at this. You got your little door in there. You got your little pet bath. Pretty cool feature to have in here. So close them up in there. It's got your full little wash in there. Pretty cool setup, right? So again, when you're looking at luxury, you're looking at a custom home, these are the types of features you can actually include. Having a secondary sink in the utility room, I love that. And then this is one of my favorite things is when they kind of do the built-in here, slide your washer and dryer, but now you got an area you can store some stuff, some folding, and then obviously you've got a hanging rod there as well. You've got everything here is oversized, beautiful, solid 8-foot core doors here, oversized trim to match the size of the home. And then this is actually going to be your entrance from your 4-car garage. This model is set up as a 3-car. You can get a 3 or 4 car depending on what you're looking for. So here in the model, we got a 3-car garage. It comes in. You've got your built-in mud station here. What I also love about this, guys, is the use of color. So if you were building traditionally, every time you change color, there's an uptick in the fee, there's a charge. I'm gonna give you the no BS pricing for everything you see in this home, what you would pay right now in today's market. So I love this little area. You kind of drop all your stuff off. And then your secondary bedrooms are on this wing of the home. So if you come in here with me, you've got bedroom number 1 over here facing the front of the home. And this really does open up. You get all this extra space over here. You've got the good size ceilings here. They've incorporated the tray ceiling. You've got your recessed lights already done. And this home, I'm not gonna get in your guys' way, but does have a closet over here. We'll switch spots. I'll open this up. You guys can take a look because that is an oversized closet. Typically when you got the double door like that, it's shallow, but this is almost like a double door walk-in closet. By the way, even your closet doors are your solid core doors. So the builder didn't cut any corners here and just do the exterior doors higher level, even your interior doors here. Now, this is a Jack and Jill bathroom, so it's gonna connect the 2 bedrooms. We'll go out and around to bedroom number 2, but I do wanna show you as you come in here, you can see they did the double vanity. So you've got your double vanity. They used the light color wood, but take a look at this. This is one of my favorite design elements, the floating cabinet. So you don't see any of the legs here. They underlight it. Again, just beautiful little features here. Get your nice tall ceilings. And then another use of the pocket door. When you've got a Jack and Jill, the last thing you do is want is a bunch of doors opening and closing. So I'm gonna open up the slide-in door, the pocket door. You can take a look. This is the shared bathroom. I love the tile. Look at the size of the niche that they cut in there so you can put all your soap, all your shampoos, everything built in there. Just absolutely beautiful, high-end finishes. And then of course we've got our closet. So it's got the built-in linen closet right here as well. So I love this, but man, look at how much space you do save a ton of space with this pocket door. Huge. I love little stuff like that. But again, at this level of home customization, those are the finishes you would expect I would want in my home. So let's go out and around and then we'll come back through this door, which is the other entrance from the 2nd bedroom. So we'll come out over here, kind of get you back to the hallway. We'll come down, more storage. And here, look at the size of that storage. One of the things I forgot to even point out, guys, is everything we're looking at today, this is a 1-level home. So having these additional storage areas is absolutely huge. So come on down here with me. We'll get into bedroom number 2. More of that pink tone on this. But again, the tray ceilings in here, so you get the super high ceilings. I love this one's got your double window here. They went with the black window frames, interior and exterior, so that's a nice little touch. But you've got the covered patio over here in the sitting area, which is again, nice little feature, gives you something nice to look at. And then we've got closet over here. So this is your double door. This one's a little bit more shallow than the first bedroom. But again, it is deep. This one goes from this side of the wall, guys, all the way to here. So it's a big closet. And then let's show you how you get access to that Jack and Jill bathroom coming this way. So you guys can come on in and then shut that door so you kind of get what the feel is coming in here. You've got your pocket door. But again, Jack and Jill. Now I will let you in on a little insider tip. If you love this model, but you would prefer to have these as individual ensuite baths, the builder can do that. Matter of fact, they're building a home just like this floor plan where they've already taken that into consideration. So this won't be a Jack and Jill. It'll be 2 additional en-suites. So let's head down the hallway. We still have to take a look at the home office and then the entertainer's room. You guys are gonna absolutely love that. So let's go to the home office now. All right, so we're actually back at the front of the home, which by the way, this is another great view, guys. Take a look at that beautiful front door. These are double iron doors. Huge upgrade, but man, is that not stunning as well. And that really sets the entire entrance of this home. So right off the entrance, you do have your home office. So home offices, obviously when we get calls, texts, emails, and we get the wish list, home offices are always on it, right? So many people are working from home. Take a look at this beautiful home office. It's got your built-in here. I love the desk built-ins. You can kind of swivel your chair around, get tucked in there, but it's got the beautiful bookshelves, the use of wallpaper here, and we've got nice tall ceilings, again with the tray ceilings, and they've taken those wood beams that you saw from the living room kitchen and carried it in here for the aesthetics. But this is a really cool room. I mean, even everything down to the wallpaper here, it almost has got like that scaly finish to it. So it's got some beautiful finishes here, a little bit darker color in here with the gray double door. We got huge French doors here with the glass inserts, fully locking too, so you could actually lock these in the ceiling down to the floor. So if you wanted to close this out, it's got a double window with great views to the front. And if you come in here, what I do love about this too, is you get a bonus little closet in this home office. So from somebody who works from home every single day, having a storage closet to put some of my junk in, that is a really nice touch to have in a home office. But I love the built-ins. That is something I've wanted to do in my home office as well, just to kind of get organized. You can get some great decor and great finishes. So let's head back through the main part of the home. Now, if you love to entertain, this is the room that I think you're gonna spend all your time in. Take a look at what the builder's done back here. First of all, you could already start to see it with this beautiful all glass wine room that they set here. Got your double door, one there, one there. Those are all custom wine racks that they've built in. Now, you gotta really love your wine. You probably gotta spend some money filling that up, but that is such a great visual statement that separates your dining to your entertainment room. We love entertaining, and this room is next level, guys. It's got the cathedral ceilings in here. It's got the full bar as well. I love this. Actually, I showed this home the other day, and the guy I showed it to said, man, I love having the 3 TVs up there, get a bunch of different ball games on, and then entertaining at the bar. I mean, you've got the beautiful sitting area, you've got the bar seating, and then this bar actually has your water set up here, so you have the bar sink. You've got your mini fridge here, your chiller over here. Again, all the high-end finishes you can imagine, and they did that light colored wood that we saw in the island. Great finishes, and then the floating shelves. So you probably got to spend a little bit of money putting some very nice, beautiful bottles up here. At least that's what I would do if I was entertaining. But imagine just this room, Saturday, Sunday, you're watching the games. And what I love about this room is the double sliding glass door. Now, we showed you the double sliding glass door from the dining area, But look at the size of this in the entertainment room. Open these up, absolutely huge. So now if you're entertaining, you can open these up, come on out here. What I would do immediately is I would do your screens, so you could screen all the way around this covered patio, which means you can entertain out here, get away from the little buggies, but you could have this entire open space for entertaining. It does come with your cooking station out here, beautiful granite countertops, the brick. So you've got your cooktop here, Coyote Grill, got another fridge out here. Beautiful. And then take a look at this, having another mini sink out here, having access to water out here in the kitchen. A+ setup out here. So got your double sliding glass doors. Now, if you're gonna do all this, you're probably gonna wanna put a pool, but spin around, look at the oversized lot you get access to, guys. You're talking these lots out here are gonna be at least about 1.1 acre, and they can go to about a 1.4, 1.5 acre. But beautiful oversized lot. You could absolutely do anything you want back here. You want to put a little turf area for a putting green, beautiful pool, whatever you want, sports court, you've got the opportunity to do it out here. So entertainers dream in space. The reason why so many folks are coming out here right now, by the way, some of my best clients that are actually looking at oversized acreage aren't always relocation. Matter of fact, more people who originally bought a home in your Frisco, your Prosper, your Salina, your McKinney, you know, they've been in the master plan community and they're looking to come to a place where they can kind of stretch out, get some distance and space from the neighbors. And that's really what the big draw is. You're getting the oversized acreage lots, which is extremely hard to find. So let's head on back inside, because there's one more really cool feature this builder's thought about, and it's through that door right there. But I'm gonna show you from inside because, man, it's in the mid-90s, it's already hot. So let's get inside. That door is access to what we call a pool bath. So you can go in there, take a look at that. That is a half bath pool bath. So if you do put a pool in the backyard, anybody who's in the pool, they can actually come in, they can come directly in there, get it wet, doesn't impact your hardwood floors or anything like that. So you get your direct access from outside. So again, great touch by the builder. I just closed up our double door there. Guys, scale of 1 to 10, what do you think about this entertainment room? I absolutely love it. By the way, I'm considering this home for myself. I love this room. I know we would be in it every single day. So, a lot of home here, all on one level, but we got a couple more rooms to show you, including the primary suite, which I know is going to blow you away. So let's head on to that side of the house. I like to refer to them as wings, right? This is kind of that back half. We saw the secondary bedrooms up front. Now we're gonna come across and down the hallway to the back. All right, guys, so we're coming to this side of the home now. And when we come over here, we've got 2 rooms. We've got our primary suite, which we're gonna show you, but this home actually has a 4th bedroom, and this is going to be your guest suite. So come on in here with me now. And this is a full ensuite guest room. Obviously, this is the largest of the secondary bedrooms. It's got the beautiful cathedral ceilings. And again, they've carried that wood beam all the way from the interior finishes of the living room, matching the office, coming right in here to your guest suite. So you got a huge oversized guest suite, beautiful window kind of looking outside. But again, everything in here is so large, so grand, all the way from the baseboard moldings being 8 to 10 inch moldings, the cathedral ceilings, and then take a peek at that walk-in closet right there. Now, the only problem I see with this guest room, with that size walk-in closet, the only problem is your guest might come and they might overstay their welcome with all of this space. So absolutely great finishes here. And then it is an ensuite, like I mentioned. So come in here, you've got your tub with your tile. So just basic bathroom on your ensuite here. Nice finishes that the builder's done. So if you are looking for a secondary guest suite, You've got that here. And again, this is kind of located on a separate wing of the home. So this is kind of that far north corner of the home. So your guests do have some separation. Now, the room everyone's waiting for is that primary suite. So come on down here with me as we come on. So this is your door. This is where you'll walk in. Don't even go in there yet. I'll give you a little peek. That's the bathroom. Trust me, it's gonna blow you away. But here's your primary suite. So your master suite, again, beautiful tall cathedral ceilings. We've got the beam, and then that chandelier is absolutely gorgeous. It's got your built-in speakers. It's got your recessed lights. And then I love what they did here on this back wall here by giving you the separate set of windows up top. Just very nice features. Again, all black frame windows. That's very in right now, especially with the white exterior of the brick and stone. The light and dark window combination is really in right now. But this full wallpaper, this is pretty cool. It's almost got like a weaved pattern here on the wallpaper. Again, just some higher end finishes. Wallpaper, these types of decor items are absolutely what's in right now, what's trending in the luxury market. But you can see how much space we have here. You got a huge bed, lots of furniture. I mean, you have an entire sitting table over here that they staged it with. So huge. This is probably 17, 18, 19 feet wide and long here. So plenty of space for your primary suite. Now, the primary bathroom. This is what everyone's waiting to see, and you're gonna love it. Come on here. I love the barn doors. Again, it's these things, you know, you got to think if you had a double door here, everything is intruding into your space. So with the pocket doors, the barn doors, you lose no space and you get to walk in to this. I even want to step to the side so you can take in this view. Absolutely gorgeous finishes. Again, we've got the beam, so you see the congruency of the design elements throughout this home. Absolutely huge soaking tub, centered with this little half wall pony wall, and then the finishes here. This is another, I think this is a quartzite top here, but look at the beautiful high-end finishes. They waterfalled it, so it goes all the way down. They seated the glass on top just to give you some separation. And then I'll meet you guys over here because I'll come around to your wet area. This is like your drive-through station here. You've got your double shower heads on each side, 3 huge windows. Now, yes, you can frost those. You can do whatever you want. But again, we're so far down over here. You've got your double shower heads, beautiful sitting bench, the 2 niches cut in there. You can put your shampoos and soaps and everything in there. Just really, really beautifully done. I love when they do the glass here so it keeps the whole visual all the way back to the main. But you know, we walked in, we didn't even see the beautiful countertops, the L-shaped split vanities on both sides here. Again, with the light wood. I really do like the light stained colored wood. Again, when you're talking luxury, you're talking custom homes, the stained finishes are definitely what's in trend right now with luxury, more so than the painted wood. So you're seeing a lot of natural wood tones come back, but lots of counter space, lots of cabinet space. So again, builder's done a great job. And then the sconce lighting, these are just those little high-end features, having the individual sconces all the way around all the mirrors here versus just having the single, you know, overtop light over your mirror. You've got the beautiful sconces. Now, let's spin around because I know you're going to want to see the closet. Let's head in this way. By the way, before we even get into the closet, look at the additional storage. Again, instead of just putting in a traditional laundry, got your laundry right here. You drop it in. Very, very high end. Put your laundry baskets down there. But this kind of like hutch built in here where they did it with the wood versus just putting a traditional door there for a pantry. I love that. You've got your water closet there. Nothing special about water closets, but this is an amazing walk-in closet. Guys, what I'm showing you is what you get from the builder. You get all the multiple levels of storage in here, the super high ceilings. You get the built-ins over here, which I absolutely love, okay? All soft close. And then this piece right here is amazing. You get all the drawers, all the storage. You can put a drawer in here for, you know, your jewelry. Everything you can imagine goes here. You get the little bench to sit down. Very well thought out. Definitely a high-end luxury custom closet here. And then they did sneak in 2 windows to let in some natural light. So lots of customization in here. This is definitely not gonna be your cookie cutter design. So, and then, hey, look, you got your viewing mirror over here. Make sure you look good before you walk out of the house. And then you got your double doors in here. Beautiful. Even did the solid core 8-foot doors here. That's what you're looking for. You know, some builders might do those in the main part of the house, but then in the closets, they go to hollow core. Everything is high end right here. Now let's do, this is one of my favorite kind of walkthroughs, kind of gives you that one more visual as you're coming out here. I love this setup, so much light. They did a great job. I can't wait to see your guys' feedback. By the way, absolutely leave me a comment, like today's video, let me know what you thought about this custom home builder. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit down, we're gonna talk pricing, because you're probably saying, okay, great, how much is it? Let's go talk no BS pricing right now. All right, guys, so we decided to come back and set up at the kitchen here just to give you an absolute beautiful backdrop while we talk about the builder, the location, and the no BS pricing. So let's start talking about the location. Where are we today? Guys, we're out in a new master plan community. This is called Harper Estates in Salina, Texas. And this is your newest acreage plus custom home neighborhood. There's about 65 total lots available, and the builder that we're showcasing today has 50 of those home sites available. Now, one of the things that's really important I wanted to note is that this builder has agreed that if we bring any buyers to them, they're gonna cover your buyer agent commission on your behalf. What does that mean? That means you get our expertise through the entire home buying system. We can point out the good, the bad, the ugly with the builders, the neighborhoods, share with you all the insights, because we don't work for the builder, we work for you, and it won't cost you a penny. So if you're thinking about buying, absolutely reach out, give us a call. We'd love to help you. Now, we are featuring Partner in Building's brand new model home that, as I mentioned, is about to open to the public. It's got its kind of kickoff party happening. Actually, let me show you right here. It's got its realtor kickoff party right here, July 24th. So you guys are getting access to this really before anybody else has even seen this beautiful home. Now, when it comes to homes, we usually start off by telling you the model, but this is completely different because this is custom. So this builder doesn't have a list of different model homes or different floor plans to choose from. The process really starts with an intake form where you get to share what is your wish list, what is your room requirements. Do you need an entertainment room? Do you need a media room? Maybe you need 2 home offices. Maybe you need an exercise room. You go through that process, and from there, the builder takes that in and they get with their design team, and the designer will actually put together a floor plan for you based on your desired room flow and the things that are must-haves for you. And then from there, you can meet with the builder and the designer. You can make all your tweaks, but this is truly custom. You get to pick your fits, your finishes, your design, your floor plan. Absolutely a different experience than the traditional manufacturer type builders who are production, where they've got their 12 or 14 floor plans. Here, whatever you think and you can envision, you can make come true. So let's talk about the floor plan and the model. The home we toured today was 4,299 square feet. So basically a 4,300 square foot, 1 level home. That's absolutely massive on 1 level. So it's 4 bedrooms with 4 full bathrooms in this house. And it has a 3-car garage. You saw the entertainment room, the vaulted ceilings, everything. What I love about this home here is I could actually give you the price for this home right now with all the fits and all the finishes, which I will give to you. But I also want to give you guys an insight on 4 spec homes that are on the market right now. So maybe you don't have 16 to 18 months to build, which is traditionally the build time on a custom home like this is 16 to 18 months. So maybe you need to get in a little bit faster. Well, they've got 4 homes ranging from 4,300 square feet to over 5,200 square feet available right now. A lot of these are going to be 5 bedrooms, 5 full, 1 half bath, 3 to 4 car garage options, all on 1.1 acre or oversized lots available right now. Price points are starting at 1.49 to $1.66 million. That is lot, fit, finishes, upgrades, everything. That's your out the door price on those 4 specs. So if you're interested in seeing these specs, you wanna get the floor plans and you wanna see what type of finishes, what color kitchens, floors, backsplash, all of that, absolutely reach out. We'll get you the full detail sheets on all of those homes. We can also share with you what are the standard features. One of the most important things when you're building a custom home is you have to understand what is standard, because from there, then you can get an idea of what type of budget you're gonna need in order to go to the design center. So this literally tells you the kitchen design, the appliance packages, the audio, the video, home design, interior design. So it's 2 pages of finishes. You're gonna wanna see that. And then as far as the community of Harper Estates, again, we're in Salina. We're in Salina ISD schools. Now, if you're interested in seeing how those schools rate, you're gonna wanna go to niche.com or greatschools.org. We can't steer people based on schools, but what I can tell you is when you go there, you're gonna see that the Salina ISD is always an A-rated ISD. Go do your research and check that out. Now, the tax rate for this community is 2.08%. There is a PID assessment of $8,772 per year. The PID is the newest way that they are developing neighborhoods that are a little bit further. You're seeing it on almost every new development. So it's becoming very, very common right now. So that's everything you need to know here, including your HOA. Your homeowners here is $1,800 per year. So $1,800 HOA, 2.08% tax. Keep in mind, Texas just passed a huge property tax relief bill that is going to take our homestead exemption from $100,000 to $140,000. That exemption gets applied to how the math is done when determining taxes. I can tell you that is a huge deal. It's Texas's #1 priority is how do we drive down the cost of property tax? And this is the second time that they've done that. They went from $40,000 to $100,000 to now $140,000 tax exemption. So those things are really important. If you'd like to learn some more information about property taxes, things, reach out. We'd love to just kind of help you understand that. But let's get back into this model, the no BS pricing. If you wanted to build this home as it sits, every finish, every upgrade that we showed today, price on this is $372 per square foot. So this home comes in at $1.6 million as you see it. So if you liked what you saw and you want more information, or you want to explore custom building, or you want to learn more about those specs, reach out, give us a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. We can help you whether you're building from the ground and you want to do something fully custom, or if you're interested to a move-in option. By the way, this is part of our 1 acre custom home search. This is kind of like a new thing we're doing on the channel. We went out to try to find some oversized lots. People have been asking us for, hey, we want some space. So click the videos up here and you'll be able to see all the custom 1 acre plus home sites in the North Dallas market. Take care, everybody.